Stars are out as we welcome you to Southern California, Angel Stadium of Anaheim, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball presented by MLB The Show. Tonight we'll play Game 1 of this three-game series as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. And hi again, folks. Alongside Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting set for an intriguing matchup here. Rex, let's begin with you. What are you going to be keeping your eye on in this ballgame?
Well, one guy who's one of the best all-around outfielders you're ever going to see is Torrey Hunter. The 9 Gold Gloves speak for themselves, but his work with the bat is not too shabby either. Not by a long shot. You'd have to say he's the best center fielder of his generation.
All right, Rex, thanks. We'll hear from Dave in just a bit, but first we check out the starting lineup for the 27-time world champion New York Yankees. It's presented by State Farm. At home or away, State Farm is there. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Nick Johnson bats second. He's the DH tonight. Then the always dangerous Alex Rodriguez. He's over at third base. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Randy Wynn, bat number 9. He is in left. And on the mound to greet these guys, you see the numbers there for the veteran right-hander Joel Pinheiro. Behind him, the Angels line up like this around one of the best ever to roam center field, 9-time Gold Glover Torrey Hunter. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the boxes. We are just about set for baseball.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
We are underway as Jeter looks at a pitch that misses ball 1.
Well, sometimes umpires will reward a patient hitter. That looked like a strike to me.
The pitch. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. And Jeter lays off here as the count moves to 2-1.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little early on his release point there.
Fouled back.
That's foul.
Swung on and missed for strike 3, and Jeter's down on strikes.
Well, this is just a case where he reaches back for a little something extra, and he just fired that fastball by him.
Nick Johnson will get his first opportunity now.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Ball line softly down the left field line, and this is going to be a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The line, but this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
Fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Boy, that's a beauty of a pitch. Check out where this thing is. He'd like to stay down there all night if he can.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, that's a fastball, and it looked like it caught him flush, and he grimaced pretty good after that one.
Mark Teixeira will be the batter.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
And a strike at the knees, more like at the shins, but it's 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Setting up down and away that time. That's not a bad spot to miss.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind at 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Curtis Granderson would be next. Taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle.
Oh, and now at least that runner on first will be able to get a head start here.
Out in front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. And Abreu will take care of this one, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it, no score. And State Farm will give us a look at the starting lineup for the Angels now. Bobby Abreu will lead things off. He's in right field. After that, young Howie Kendrick at second base. Then comes Kendry Morales over at first base. Juan Rivera will bat in the cleanup spot and play left. Hideki Matsui is the designated hitter tonight. He'll bat fifth. Behind him is the Gold Glover Torrey Hunter. He'll, of course, be in center field. Meiser Isturis, the third baseman in the number 7 hole. Brandon Wood will bat 8th and be at short. Jeff Mathis finally will round things out behind the plate. He'll bat number 9. And they'll have a tough task ahead of them indeed, as they'll have to go to work against the big fella, the MVP of last year's ALCS, left-hander C.C. Sabathia. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. Bobby Abreu will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Bobby Abreu.
And this ball will be chopped foul.
That's foul.
Fouled off to the right side. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, and no factor up there with that swing. He was way late on the fastball.
Howie Kendrick steps in now. And the first pitch to him is bounced out to Jeter at short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Kind of hurried the throw here when he didn't need to, but the first baseman saves the air. That was a nice play.
Henry Morales digs in at the plate.
Now batter, Henry Morales.
First pitch coming. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
And now with 2 strikes and 2 outs, he's looking square in the face of a 1-2-3 bottom of the first.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Second inning upcoming from the Big A with no score. Curtis Granderson will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
The batter, Curtis Granderson.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
Close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first. Foul. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Jorge Posada will get his first shot at it here.
Now batter, Jorge Posada.
Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a shot out to deep right field. Not much Abreu can do with this one. He'll watch it sail out of here.
Boy, Matt, this curveball catches far too much of the plate, and this thing gets redirected in a hurry. See ya.
Robinson Cano will be the batter.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Plenty of room for Abreu. And he's got it for out number 2. Nick Swisher will stand in.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Hello.
Here's the pitch. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Well, you'll see. They decide to stay away, and they've done their homework. But he gets pretty good extension that time and makes good contact on the ball.
Randy Wynn will stand in now, and he enters working on a 9-game hitting streak.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
He's set, now the pitch. In there, strike 1. And this ball is popped up right back behind home plate. Mathis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up a run on the solo home run as that'll give them the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Juan Rivera will stand in now, and he enters working on a 9-game hitting streak.
Now batting, Juan Rivera.
Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And after a very economical first, let's see if he mixes things up a bit.
Grounded foul.
That's foul.
Comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Misses, ball 2. Ball lined toward right center, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Hideki Matsui will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Now batting, Hideki Matsui.
Fastball just misses for ball 1. From the stretch. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The it late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Therefore, it is Wynn, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Corey Hunter will get his first cuts here.
Now batting, Corey Hunter.
First pitch coming. In there for strike one, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
And with a few pitches to play with, let's see if they get him to chase something here.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Well, this is a belt buster right here. This thing's just bearing right in on him, and he can't get the barrel of the bat through.
Meiser Asturias will step in now. Switch hitter batting from the right side here.
Now batting, Meiser Asturias.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Swisher ought to have no problem with this one, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Derek Jeter is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Low for ball 1. One 0 on the way. On the ground towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Nice play there by the second baseman going to his right. He's got the option of either backhanding this or going for the sliding stop, and he decides on the latter and turns it into a fine play.
Nick Johnson will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Working the inside corner with the fastball. Let's see if they stay right there.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here it comes. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's just starting to dig his own hole at the plate right now. That's the second time he's struck out in the ballgame, and you can see on swing track he needs to be more selective up there.
Alex Rodriguez will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
That's foul.
1-1 pitch on the way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
That foul.
And that misses 2-2.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
And that is a great AB there. Not only do you wind up with a knock, but you make the pitcher use a lot of energy and effort to do it.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Now a throw over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Hunter is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Brandon Wood makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And the pitch. Now a high bouncer toward the hole. And a throw onto first by A-Rod is in time, 1 away. Jeff Mathis will get his first opportunity now. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
Line down the left field line. Foul. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Under it is Wynn, and he'll take it for the second out. Bobby Abreu will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Now batting, Bobby Abreu.
Lays off 1-0.
Boy, he got the benefit of the doubt at the plate that time. That looked pretty good.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And this is tracked down on the run, and with that, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 3 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Curtis Granderson will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball one. Swing, and he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. And he makes the catch on the move as he's able to hang with this one for the first out. Jorge Posada will stand in again. He homered his first time around.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. Back is Abreu, but this will kick off the wall out there.
Well, he gives this thing a pretty good ride out there, and you see it hit the wall. But as far as I'm concerned, he needs to be standing at second.
So a runner on first with one out now, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
And the infield's into double play depth here as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
Here's the 1-0. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. From the belt, the pitch on a swing, and he popped him up off to the left in foul territory. Historis is there, 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
Now batter, Nick Swisher.
From the belt, kicks and deals, ball one. This is just off the outside corner, ball two.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
Here comes the 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. One's in there, 3-1. Pinheiro at an even 60 pitches at this point. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there, 3-2.
And now on 3-2 with 2 out, that runner on first, get a good jump here.
High but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans.
That's foul.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Yeah, that won't be lost on his teammates. That was a great at-bat.
Randy Wynn will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now Randy Webb.
Look back by Pinero. The pitch, below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Two down, runners at first and second. Grounded to third. Throw on to Morales will be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Howie Kendrick will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Now batting, Howie.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full, 3-2. Henry Morales is on deck. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, he was really squeezed on that last one. Posada's going to hustle out here to give him a little pat on the back.
Henry Morales will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
The batter, Henry Morales.
Pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
Ball 1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right.
That's out.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. And that is past a diving Jeter for a base hit.
You'll get a good view of this one right here. This ball's off the plate and into the right-handed batter, but he just turns on that one and sends it through the hole for a knock.
Juan Rivera will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batting, Juan Rivera.
Too low, 1-0.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd.
That's foul.
1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. First and second here with nobody out. Ready with another 2-2. Now a ball lined back over second. And that's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Let's take a look where this pitch is. Yep, it's middle away, and this is a location he's had a lot of success with and does it again here.
Hideki Matsui will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Good fastball from Sabathia to start the at-bat. It's strike one.
And at 95 miles an hour, that fastball will get up on you quick.
Fouled off to the right side. Get a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
And you could just see Sabathia rear back and overthrow that one. He's got to relax and find his spots here.
None out, runners at first and second. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And guys, people talk a lot about Posada's bat, but this is a guy that's really learned how to call a ball game through the years. That's great work.
Corey Hunter will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Now batting, Corey Hunter.
And here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball one.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here as it would get him out of the inning.
And a foul ball straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time. Now both runners on the move. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line, and no one will get this one. The 2-2 coming. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Not hard to lay off down there.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts now. This is not shaping up to be a night to write home about, that's for sure.
Meiselas will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Now batting, Meiselas.
a line drive to left. And Wynn won't get there. Score it as a single. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, you'll see, this fastball catches far too much of the plate. You're just feeding a batter's strength when you leave it there.
Brandon Wood will step in. A ground-out victim his last time.
The batter, Brandon Wood.
Sabathia really putting all of his body behind that fastball. It's strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Here's the 0-2 from Sabathia. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. And this is going to be a foul ball. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Good job of holding off there.
He's ready now. The pitch. And now the bat explodes as this has popped up. Sabathia is there, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Halos lead this one 2-1. Derek Jeter will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Now batter, Derek Jeter.
Now a ball hit back up the middle. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Aboard with the leadoff single, and the way things are shaping up, they're going to need to capitalize on every chance they get because they might not get too many.
Nick Johnson will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batter, Nick Johnson.
First pitch to him. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
Well, and this lead could be in jeopardy as there are now 2 men on base, and he's working himself into trouble here.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Comes set, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
And he'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Grounded to third, this could be 2. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Well, here in the middle innings now, we're right back where we started from. Good at bat there, and we're all tied again.
Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
He reaches and hits this one hard the other way. Base hit. And the runner will score from second.
2 runs in already here in the inning. Now it becomes time to take a deep breath and try and minimize the damage. An extra base hit here could really be disaster.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now back, Curtis Granderson.
Hit hard but foul. Pause, now the pitch. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. And he will make the catch on the full run. And there's a dandy of an out to start the inning. So first and second with 1 man gone. And here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
Comes with a fastball as this is lifted the other way out to left center. Rivera will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Robinson Cano will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now back, Robinson Cano.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
And with that pitch count creeping up towards 80 now, you've got to be alert for signs of tiring.
And he takes a cold strike 1. Swinging a ground ball to short. Oh, and it eats him up. But an excellent recovery as he throws his man out to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Jeff Mathis will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The batter, Jeff Mathis.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Granderson is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th. Bobby Abreu will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Bobby Abreu.
Ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
That thing's moving pretty good at the end.
Slice down the left side, but foul.
That's foul.
Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Howie Kendrick will dig in. He walked and later scored last time.
Now batting, Howie.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. outside for a ball, 1-1. Looking to throw to first by Sabathia. Has to dive, but he's back. Here's the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And there he goes towards second. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Henry Morales will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now that Henry Morales.
And he'll throw over to first. Almost caught him leaning that time. Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or 2, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is past a diving Jeter for a base hit. Juan Rivera will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Juan Rivera.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Easy chance out there for win, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Nick Swisher will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now that Nick Swisher.
And Pinheiro able to muscle up on a fastball as he gets ahead 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Not the way you want to start an inning on the mound as he serves up a leadoff double right there.
Brian Stokes will come in and pitch now. Randy Wynn will stride in, grounded out his last time through. From the stretch. Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. And he's going to get there to make a fine running catch, and there's your first out of the inning. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
This is taking a real chance out there. Not often you see a guy advance on a ball like that, but now another fly ball could bring him home.
Derek Jeter will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Three-two's our score here in inning number 6. And he goes right with the fastball here. A drive out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Thought this might have a shot to get out of here, but you see where the ball hits off the wall and ricochets, and that's going to allow him to get into third with a 3-bagger.
Nick Johnson will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. One pitch on the way. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. On to score now is Jeter. Base hit.
Well, he goes down and gets this one off his shoe tops, but he makes it pay off.
Alex Rodriguez will step in. An RBI single this last time around.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Got to make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
Is high, a ball and a strike.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. That time, and it's 3-1. Mark Teixeira will be next, barring a double play ball. Fastball in there, 3-2.
And with one out, we'll see if they want to put that runner in motion here.
Changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Well, 2 runs are already in here in the inning, so walking more guys is not going to get him out of this inning any sooner.
Mark Teixeira will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. First and second now, 1 man out. In the dirt, and now let's see.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
called strike. 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Trying to drop one on the corner, but it misses the target.
Out in front of the curve that time, as this is in the air toward fairly deep right field. Abreu's back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Well, he's taking a chance going from second to third. You don't want to get thrown out there for the third out, but he's in there safely.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning.
Looking to move into scoring position with 2 out, but a good throw there nailed it.
So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Hideki Matsui will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, Hideki Matsui.
And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1. Grounded foul. Swing by Matsui, and this is grounded to second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Torii Hunter will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Now batting, Torii Hunter.
Here's the first offering. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
He got away with that pitch, Matt, but his veteran know-how was nowhere to be seen there.
And that misses 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Fouled off to the right side. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, a hat trick so far for this guy, his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. And here in the 6th inning at this rate, he'll have a shot to make it 4 or even 5.
Meiser Asturias will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Jeter's got it. Oh, and he throws it away.
This should have gotten him out of the inning, but a bad throw here will keep things going.
Brandon Wood will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Brandon Wood.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. From the belt, the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, man. Whatever you do, don't rub it. You know he wants to. Don't do it.
Jeff Mathis will dig in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Jeff Mathis.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and when you leave it up in the hitter's eyes like that, he knows enough not to chase out there.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Off-speed pitch, good for strike 2.
And Matt, don't be surprised if they go back to the changeup again with 2 strikes.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. That's in there, base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, 7 hits in the ball game, all singles. Obviously, these guys didn't eat their spinach before this one.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and here comes Abreu.
Now batting, Bobby Abreu.
And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him. Fouled back.
That's out.
And this is called a ball. And boy, just missed that call there. 1-2.
Oh, ruled a ball by the home plate umpire, but this pitcher should be on his way to the dugout right now.
And that misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Yeah, guys might chase a slider down and away, but not a fastball.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, 1 Yankee error, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 5-3. Curtis Granderson will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Right there for strike 1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
And a good two-strike pitch. Make him go up and get it.
And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Jorge Posada will be next. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And Morales will just take this one over to first, 3 unassisted. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Jorge Posada.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Should be no trouble for Hunter. 2 gone. Robinson Cano will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Some good two-out hitting there, as now an extra base hit might get him an insurance run here in the late innings.
Nick Swisher will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
First pitch coming. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that gets down. And now let's see. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And a relay home. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Well, you see it right there, his second double of the night, as he just continues to put in a bid for player of the game.
Fernando Rodney will slide in now and try and work out of this one. Randy Wynn will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Well, that's one of the benefits of being a switch hitter. It doesn't matter who they call on to face you, you'll always have the advantage.
Derek Jeter will stand in. He tripled homer run his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
A lead from Wynn, the pitch. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Hunter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. The Yankees lead this one 7-3. Howie Kendrick will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Howie.
The plate and low here, ball 1.
Met over 100 pitches for him, so he's got to be just about at the end of his line.
Swinging a soft liner to the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Henry Morales will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
Now batting, Henry Morales.
Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And a hard hit grounder down the line. Base hit.
Third hit of the ball game for him. All of them singles, and he's certainly been a tough out to this point.
Juan Rivera will dig in here.
Now batting, Juan Rivera.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats. Foul. And there's ball 1. Swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run.
Looks like all those pitches finally caught up with him. He'd been terrific to this point. But as we've said many times, things can change on one pitch, and they did right there.
Damaso Marte is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
The batter, Hideki Matsui.
Now here's the first pitch. Hideki Matsui checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Corey Hunter will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Corey Hunter.
The pitch. And a ball 1-0. Swing, and he shoots this one to first. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-5. Nick Johnson will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1. The next pitch. And he misses again, 2-0.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. Rivera has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Alex Rodriguez will be the batter.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Ball hit hard towards the hole, and A-Rod has a base hit.
Well, and he's on base again here with 1 out, as that's his 3rd hit of the game.
Mark Teixeira will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Deceiving pitch there. Good job to hold up in time.
A check on A-Rod. Now the pitch. And that misses. 2-0. Two and 1 now. And this one will be out of play off to the left.
Hello.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
And with the count full, let's see if they send the runner here to try to stay out of a double play.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He swings and pops it high toward the left side of the infield. Wood camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Curtis Granderson will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. And Hunter will put this one away with ease, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-5. Meiser Asturias will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Now batting, Meiser Asturias.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there. One 0 pitch now. 2-0. And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
Oh, man, he just can't catch a break here. It's 3-0.
And you don't want to put the leadoff guy on here when you've got a slim lead.
Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. .31 on the way. And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Needs a little more of the big D there. Discipline.
Swing and a ball line softly down the right field line, but foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And no one will get this one.
That's foul.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And this is a bad pitch to Chase, down below the knees. He's got to show more discipline than that.
Brendan Wood will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Now batting, Brandon
Wood. Swinging a soft liner towards first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Jeff Mathis will step in, an RBI single his last time around.
now batting, Jeff Mathis.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Just couldn't recognize changeup out of the pitcher's hand.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 7-5. Jason Bulger will be the new pitcher. Jorge Posada will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Pitching coach will love that location.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Does stay alive as this is fouled back. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Just a bit low, tough call, but it's 2-2. Swinging a ball pulled into right, and no chance for Abreu. That's a base hit.
Third hit of the ball game. His second single, and of course, he had that home run earlier. They just can't get him out.
Robinson Cano will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
First pitch on the way. 4-1. and he takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Couple of guys on base here as they look to perhaps get a few insurance runs here in the late innings.
Nick Swisher to try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
In there, 0-1.
Matt, let's see if that sets the tempo for the rest of the at-bat.
In on the hands that time, 1-1. Curveball, and he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. And no one can get there as it falls. Now both runners are across.
Matt, you can just tell he's in one of those grooves where he can do no wrong. That's hit number 4 for him right there.
Randy Wynn will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
He's ready now. The pitch fouled straight back. And he misses with it, 1-1. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Base hit.
Fastball that time, and it catches a lot of the plate, so he just decides to take it the other way. That's just good hitting.
Kevin Jepson will come in and pitch now.
Now batting, Kevin Senior.
Derek Jeter is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
First and second here with nobody out. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Morales, not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Nick Johnson will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air to left center. Rivera is there. Let's see if they test it.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
Alex Rodriguez will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
And there's hit number 4 in the game for him, and he just looks really dialed in up there.
Mark Teixeira will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And the runner is in from second.
First pitch fastball that time, but he's locked in on it as he sends it out to right for a base hit.
Curtis Granderson will get another opportunity here as they've batted around now.
The batter, Curtis Granderson.
Swing a ball line softly down the line in left. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Three and 1. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Hello.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd.
That's foul.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air to straightaway right. Abreu is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So it's 4 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Yankees lead it 11-5. Bobby Abreu will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Bobby Abreu.
For ball 1.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. Foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
And a foul ball straight back. Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2 coming. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. looks at one that misses for ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here to get the inning underway.
Well, as a relief pitcher, walking the leadoff guy is definitely not part of your job description. He needs to really bear down now.
Phil Hughes is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Now batting. Out.
Abreu holding. Here's the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Well, they summon the righty out of the bullpen to get a favorable matchup, but this time it backfires on him.
Kendry Morales will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now batting. Kendry Morales.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Looked like he almost gave up on that swing.
Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, he is 3 for 5 tonight. That's the good news. But the bad news is he's also K'd twice. I think most guys can live with that, though.
Juan Rivera will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around.
Now batting. Juan Rivera.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And a hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And he continues to swing a hot bat in this one. That's 4 hits in the game for him.
Hideki Matsui will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Now batting. Hideki Matsui.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. Granderson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Sacrifice fly in the RBI that time, as you got to figure he got the job done there.
Corey Hunter will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Now batting. Corey Hunter.
In there, no balls and a strike. And this ball will be chopped foul. Now A ball slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and a great play to make the catch there. And with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Boy, and a good pitch to end this thing as he just couldn't get enough oomph behind that swing.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Well, Matt, he really led the way in this one. A 4-hit game, and he was certainly one of the cogs in the machine here in this one.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Yankees come out on top, 11-7. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.